So here is how it looks from inside. In some cases, if it's not working, the problem is in this micro switch. You can get it on eBay from Latvia or Lithuania. They sell it for about $8 each. And interesting, so we see some foam insulation here. So I'm going to disconnect it. And some additional interesting fact, when I got the car, I discovered when I opened my sun visor, my light was off, and first I thought this the problem with the bulb. So I've bought some different bulbs, and one of them was some diode one, which is like this one. And with this diode lamp, so as you can see, it kind of working, but the question was why the original bulb wasn't working, because I checked it for continuity. There was continuity. Then I got the new one from the store, and it also showed me the kind of same continuity, and I saw the voltages on the switch, but somehow the original lamp was not lit. And right now, after I disassemble the mirror, I discover we have really high resistance on that switch. So what I tried to did some experiment. So I took out that LED bulb, and I put the standard one back to its place, and see, you see right now the standard one is working, and it's very bright. It's much brighter than that LED one. So my thoughts, the only reason why the LED was working, because probably it consumed very little power, or it's not sensitive to the high resistance from the switch. So the power of the current was really low because of the restrictive switch, but for this LED it was still okay. That's why I put these bulbs in this place. But right now, when I discover it, so right now it's clear to me why my bulbs wasn't lit, even if I measure the power here, the 12 volts DC, and I have the good bulbs. So basically I'm going to order the new switches for the sun visor mirrors, and I will swap it, and I'll put the original bulbs, or maybe I'll put the LED, because I have also the LED one, and they are very bright, and maybe I'll put them. The white color is gonna be even better. And here is how it works. So the basically switch is connecting two wires, and as you can see, the light is working. So, and here is the example with the LED one, and it's very bright. So I'm not sure if I like how bright is it, but yeah, but it's very bright. So definitely I can read the book here right now. Yeah, as you can see, I set up my meter to the ohms, and look what is happening when I'm pressing the button. So 1.1 kilo ohm. The kilo, that means 1000. So I think this switch is kind of bad. I think it shouldn't be that much high resistance. Yeah, that's probably the originally a light wasn't lit. But for the LED one, seems like it was enough to lit. And not for all LED, only for this one. I bought from the Amazon, and for this one, which is the, I believe, more powerful, more power consuming, that current was not enough. And also for the standard one with a needle, it also was not enough. So basically, I'm going to order this switch. So I decided to check this side also, and interesting fact, I was reassembling this switch, clean the contacts, and right now you can see the LED bulb here, and as you can see, it works. So in my opinion, the problem is because this switch has the contact inside, and with the time it gets probably dirty, and it stopped providing the properly signal, because you see how easy it works. So it bleeds constant, and right now I will swap it to the other switch. Actually, this one I was cleaned it inside, this from this side, and this one I just remove, and right now I'll put this switch and you'll see it will not work. So I swapped the original switch, which is bad, and see what's happening. Nothing happens. There is literally nothing happens. And I have really good contact. This lead sits on the pins really nice. I'm even still holding it, and you see no reaction. Or maybe we have some reaction if I'll press a little bit harder. But if it just light click, how its Sunvisor do, so it's not going to run. So I'm going to open this switch and also clean it, as I did with the switch from the passenger side. Man, I already ordered it, paid $18. Yeah, I should try to fix it instead before. So here is the closer look to the switch inside. As we can see, there are the two contacts and the spring, and when we are push the spring, it starts to provide that contact. So what I did with this switch, actually I clean it with the rubbing alcohol, put some kind of, and clean it, the contact, and after that the switch start to work normally. And as we can see, before the resistance was really high, and right now we have the way lower resistance. And this is the switch from passenger side, this is from the driver side, and right now I will show you the difference. I'll put it to the ohms, and I'll take my leads and I'll measure the resistance. So 0.4 ohm. This is pretty normal resistance for the switch. Okay, and right now I'll measure the driver side switch resistance, and we'll see what we'll got. You see we have 15 kilo ohm. This is pretty high resistance. That's why the current was unable to lead the bulb. So actually what I'm going to do next, I'm going to open this switch, and the way to do that, I found, I took some scissors and just kind of put something in this hole and tried to twist it until I'll get out the plastic from inside. Okay, so we're really close, I think. Yep, just be careful, open it with care because there is a spring. Okay, so basically at the first look it doesn't look like there is a lot of dirt or something like that. I don't know why. Maybe because of some adhesive, I don't know, maybe oxidation between these two contacts. Maybe the switch wasn't working properly. So I'll try to put some alcohol in here and clean the contacts, and we'll see so what we'll get. Be careful when you do it. Hold this construction because there is a spring. You have a chance this contact will pop and fly away. You'll probably never get it back. Put some rubbing alcohol on this whole construction. Maybe it will break some contaminants and the switch will start to provide normal continuity. But kilo ohm, 17 kilo ohm, this is pretty much high resistance. That's why it was working kind of resistor and not allow the current to normally flow. And this pin wants to go out all the time. Okay, we close it and let's see what kind of resistance we will get. So we see oil, which is pretty normal because in open position it shouldn't show us something. And just light click and we have 0.6 ohms. So remember, before there was 17 kilo ohms. So after I fixed all the switches, and now I'm just going to apply some glue to glue everything together, and we basically solve this problem. Okay, come on. Okay. Okay, so I will apply some. I have this one E60 and apply some glue inside. Yep, just kind of like that. I think it should be enough because basically there is no any load on it, but we also don't need switch to get open in the process of its work. Okay, that's how we fixed our switches. So here's the video how to put back the mirror. First, as you can see, there is a small channels for the wires, and we need to put it right here. And then basically you see these two pins. I believe it should go inside these two switch holes. That's how it holds it. No, I was wrong again. So this switch, it shouldn't be glued to this surface. No, it should be installed on these pins, and that's how you just press the cover. Okay, so now it's clear to me. So now I need to put some like heat gun and remove this glue. Yeah, because on that one I thought it gonna be glued, so I saw it glued. That's why I decided it should be glued, but it seems like on this side it wasn't glued, and I didn't understand how it wasn't glued. So now I completely understand how it works. So we need to remove this one and align these two holes to these two pins. So basically I unglued it, and as you can see right now, we need to put it this way, because this arc should be connected somewhere. So basically the switch should be connected like that. Don't glue it here. This was my mistake because I do it the first time. Okay, let's keep forward. And as you can see, very light touching turns on the LED bulb. Okay, and so now basically everything is really straightforward. Just put the, I believe we need to put the top first, because there is the clip, kind of like that, and then we'll need to press the button. Okay, just like that, and like that. Yep, seems like that's it. And here's the finished product. Yay! Now we have enough power to energize the LED or needle lamp, because we were cleaning that switch